All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this 7 to 8 p.m. the engagement session that's happening every day. I would like to once again welcome you all to 3G International Event Academy. I'm Tamarasan, the co-founder of 3G International Event Academy. So, as Anjali said, I'd like to give a small introduction about what's happening over here. First of all, thanks for joining on time. So basically, Dr. Shahid Sulail is a founder of 3G International Event Academy, and Dr. Maharaja Sivasubramanian N, who is the advisor for this particular academy. And I would like to talk little more information about them. So Dr. Shahid Sulail, who is also the founder of Mission 3G, who is called as a humanitarian, egalitarian, and he has got Global Resi Awardee. He is a Global Resi Awardee 2018 from Harvard University. With due respect to him and great thanks to him, I'd like to start this presentation. And then next, Dr. Maharaja Sivasubramanian N, who is the Mission 3G advisor. And also, he has been the mentor and the coach for myself for the last 9 years and for me and Nandri for the last 6 years. He is also a blogger, coach, consultant, speaker, and trainer who has been acting as the national leader for 3G, and he has been guiding so many people across the country. So with that note, yes, he is the advisor for 3G International Event Academy, and Dr. Shah is the founder. And now about myself and Nandini, I am the co-founder for this along with MC Nandini Ravindan, and we are going to be the trainers for this academy. So now what is this 3G International Event Academy? Before that, a small introduction about us both. We both are event anchors. I'm an event anchor for the last 9 years, and Nandini and myself, we have been doing for last 6 years. Any sort of event, starting from birthday parties, wedding, corporate events, or anywhere there is people around 10 people, even up to 20,000, 30,000 people, we'll be able to engage them. We'll be able to take the event in a flow. We can engage them, entertain them. That is what we were until lockdown. Once the lockdown started, we realized, okay, no more physical events are going to happen until at least the end of this year. And we started grooming our skills, and we learned the online technologies, virtual emceeing. That's how we transformed as virtual MCs. Like the photo, what you are seeing here, that's nothing that's how we do from our home. We be in our home and we host the events, which is called as the virtual emceeing. So this is what we are also going to teach people. Let me explain now what are the things that's going to be covered in 3G International Event Academy. And this is my business card, and this is Nandini's card. Again, finally, I will flash all our 3 numbers, myself, Nandini's, and Dr. Maharaja's numbers. You can be in touch with us. Any queries related to 3G International Event Academy or the daily engagement call. If you are a speaker, trainer, if you like to take part in this, if you like to give a presentation, you can very well approach us. You can either contact Dr. Maharaja, myself, or Nandini. And now, what is it you are going to learn in this 3G International Event Academy? We have around, I can say as of now, we have it in 3 patterns. One is the internship, and then it's going to be like a foundation course and then advanced course. As of now, when I say internship, you can come as an intern for a month. Probably tomorrow we'll be having an orientation session, which will be taken by Dr. Shahid, where he will explain what are the roles and responsibilities, what sort of work we are going to give, what is it you are going to learn, what is 3G's work culture, and he'll be explaining all those things. So at the end of the internship, you'll be getting the internship certificate. That is the benefit you are going to get, and you are going to learn a lot based on the work, what we are going to give, like data research, learning Canva, and learning presentation skills, video skills. You're going to learn all those things in this 1 month internship period. This is exclusively for event management and MC. And then coming about the course, it may be like 3 months course or 6 months course based on what is it you're going to select. And what are the things you're going to learn? You're going to learn event management, how to organize an event starting from scratch up to completing the event. Even after completing the event, what are the post-event work you are supposed to do? You'll be learning all these things. You'll be learning event emceeing and virtual emceeing. What's the difference? As I said, when you're doing the physical events, when you go to the venue and do that, that's called as the physical events, or we call it as the event MC. When you do it as a virtual event, we call you as a virtual MC. So you'll be learning both from us. At this moment, you'll be learning virtual MCing because all these trainings are going to happen online. And once everything is normal, probably you'll be learning the physical event MCing as well. And Go Digital, you'll be learning a lot of digital technology related stuffs, like what sort of technology you can use in terms of video conferencing platform, and in terms of the storage, like I can give some examples like Lark, Google Drive, Zoom, and likewise there are a lot of other things. You'll be learning a lot of digital skills, and also you'll be learning marketing as well, which is very, very important. As equal as your skill, marketing is also important, because if you have the skill but if you're going to sit at your home, no one is going to recognize your skill, or they're not going to give you business. You need to market yourself. We need to tell people that this is a skill I have. This is what I can do for you. So you'll be learning that as well from us. And what you get finally, you'd be qualified enough to handle an event like how Anjali was hosting the event. Usually myself or Nandini, we start the event, but Anjali is one of our trainees from 3G International Event Academy. So she's taking care of it, and you'll be seeing a lot more MCs from our team. So you'll be qualified enough to handle the event. And initial stages, yes, we are going to handhold you and we are going to guide you. As you host a number of events, you would be on your own. Like if we say that, okay, take care of this event, you would be able to take care of that event. And you're going to get certification from 3G IRPS. You're going to get placement. When I say placement, you get an opportunity to host all the 3G's internal events, like what's happening now, the everyday's engagement session, and you'll be hosting the team meetings, the business meetings, and also you'll be hosting the conferences as well, where we'll be getting the thousands of audience for the conference, and you'll be getting ongoing support in terms of your career growth. Once you come to 3G for any of the projects, sorry, you would be allowed to attend any number of programs within 3G. For example, whoever is attending over here, you would have come for psychology, you would have come for event management, or you would have come for entrepreneurship, but still we give the opportunity for you to learn everything over here. We are just sharing all the information to you so that you can pick whichever you want. Likewise, you'll be getting ongoing support for your career growth. And any questions, or if you like to enroll for the 3G International Event Academy, you can ping Dr. Maharaja Subramanian on his WhatsApp number, or you can ping me, or you can ping Nandini Arvind also. We'd like to thank our mentor, Dr. Maharaja Subramanian, at this moment, as he has been coaching us, not only me and Nandini, even the entire team now in 3G, he has been coaching and guiding us how to do it right and how to do it in a more effective way. That's very important. Not just doing it, you have to do it in an effective way. So with that, I would like to close my presentation and let me hand over this session to MC Anjali.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for that beautiful briefing. Thank you for your time. And today we'll be having a very informative session, and it is done by an eminent personality. But I am not going to reveal more about the speaker. For revealing, like my MC, like one of my co-hosts, have prepared beautifully about that introduction, everything about our speaker. So I invite my co-host MC Charu to introduce our speaker. Over to you, Charu.
Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, Charu, you are audible.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So thank you, Anjali, for the wonderful introduction. And yes, today we're going to have an eminent speaker, Mr. Sathya, who's a man a lofty, noble mission to put more smiles on angelic faces, especially especially able children. His proficiency in his respective field, accomplished with expertise in English, is an adornment to his humble personality. His vast and multifarious skill set includes education, leadership, public speaking, business communication, and strategy thinking. Satya Smile Institute for Inclusion is an angelic and endowment from his selflessness and sacrifice. The core aim of his institute is to offer befitting education and employment for people who are specially able. Coming to the fruit in June 2017, Smile is robustly achieved in prudent goals and objectives. A strong believer in AI and cutting edge technology, it desires to exploit them for betterment of the differently able children. Inclusion, more happiness. This simple but profound equation is the heart of Satya's mission. So, sir, we warmly welcome to our conference. Welcome, sir.
Good evening, everybody. And am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Charu, for the wonderful introduction. And yes, I truly believe in inclusion. And this equation, I found it's so connected with me. It's like there are situations I was left alone from my family and my peers, and I felt very sad in those situations. So even for us in small events get excluded from our peers or our family members, it's not so easy. It's not a very happy thing to happen. So but there are so many people who are excluded from the mainstream life, and they are you know, throughout their life they are struggling for that. And so I always work for that. And yeah, so moving on to this session, and today I'm going to talk about relaxing your eyes. And I am a qualified special educator, and completed my BSc psychology. And until the pandemic started, I was training children with special need at my center. So now it is closed. You all know very well for why. So I got stuck. But before the pandemic, in the month of December, I attended one of the seminars of Dr. Sahit about artificial intelligence and the industrial revolution 4.0. So from that seminar, I understand the importance of using technology. Now, I was thinking about using technology for my students and then in special education, but COVID came and totally everything stopped, and I totally shift from. Uh, I mean, it's not me. Everybody totally shift. Now we are functioning a lot online. In association with 3G, I had learned a lot, and what I'm doing now online is all I have learned from 3G community. So I'm very thankful to 3G. And yes, I just going to share my screen and start the session. Yeah. So I have a small request that in case I have a small technical problem here, that when power fluctuates, my desktop computer will get restart. So in that interruption, I would be losing you, losing this session, and then I'll be joining back in 2 or 3 minutes. So bear with me, and I wish that not to happen. All right. So yeah, how I got to get to think about it or get to know about the things which I'm going to share to take care of your eyes is that special educators are attending some um, um, updation programs called CRE, continuing rehabilitation education. So one of the one of such program happened in one of the premier institute in Chennai. It is functions for children with special cerebral palsy, and now they are including all different types of special need children. And there, I know Dr. Namita, who is founder of Chaitanya Foundation, conducted this 3 days workshop on developmental visual processing disorders. So that was 3 days. It was a wonderful thing, and I have learned a lot about how this visual processing and how we are seeing things in all these things. That is one of the a thing which stimulate which bring me this thought about thinking about eyes and how do we care. And I also associate with Mother Mira, the co-founder of Aurobindo Ashram. She has written many books on general health and eye care, general health, not on eye care. But in Aurobindo Institute, they have a separate division to teach many eye exercises that bring solution to eyes problems, eyesight problems. Yeah. So at some like, so these are the things which made me to think about eyes and vision and vision related issues and how we can work on this and things. So here I'm going to share a couple of very simple methods which are very effective. I practice it every day, and they are scientific and they are 100% safe. So anyone can do this, and anyone can benefit out of this. But then this is not a treatment. People think that doing exercise and doing certain practices every day, will cure their problem. All right. It's doing exercise every day has correlation with our general health. So similarly, so doing these exercises have a positive correlation with your eyesight, but you have already very severe problem, or some a condition which you cannot get it cured very soon, very by doing just these things. But these are the things which we need to be do in a everyday basis, make it as a habit. And so this will, if you already have got a problem, this practices will sustain it. It will make that condition, the worst condition, go even more worse. So yeah, and when you're doing this regularly in a long term basis, it will give you a lot of benefit. And it's like yoga, it's like doing regular exercise. All right, so get into that session and going to the next slide. And yeah, see, I told you I am a trainer for children, and so I always like to have a good participation. And so good participation makes me to engage in the session very well. So I like all of you to take that commitment to participate 100% in the session. And you see there is a picture, it is a time machine. The people who when we were when we are child, we really it's so we are very lively, we are so enthusiastic about doing anything. But as we grow, we lose that. So just I want you to use your imagination. Now take the time machine, it is a time machine. So take it and then go back to one of your um, childhood days, where you were so happy, where you were so enthusiastic, and keep that a mental state for this entire session. So yes, so will you all do that? So just give me okay or yes in the chat box so that I can understand that you're all doing that. You're all giving that commitment. Yes. So looking at chat box. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah. So in a way, sitting in front of a monitor and then engaging with people in a session, it's very different from how we can do a live offline session where people gather and so many arrangements have to happen, and then but we can there are two different set of things, different advantages and disadvantages. Yeah, anyway, so you see that I have a friend request to everyone here. So there are two choices for you. One, you can say okay, or you can say okay square. All right, so how many of you say okay? How many of you say okay square? Please type in the chat box now. All right. Okay, if you're taking, there are two choices for my friend request. You can say okay or two okays. Okay. All right. Wonderful. So there are double okays. So later I may share my social media handle links. So you just join me on all the social media handles. And thank you so much for your responses. And then we move on further to the next slides. And I'm going to give you a small, ice-breaking event that's going to give you a small game. All right. So in this game, anyone can participate, and I'm not going to give you a talent acquisition test. It's going to be just a fun activity. So where I want you to give you a guess. All right. If that is correct, you will get a prize, and the prize will be a surprise. So fine. So what is the the question? So what is the test? All right. So what is the game? The game is that the first thing is give me a nickname quickly. So you all know my name Sathya, but I would like you to give me a nickname. So you already got, you already have are my friend. So you can give me a nickname. So yeah, just give me a nickname. It's fine. All right, Mickey Mouse. Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much, and it is very funny. And what do you think I would be the person? Like, what do you guess? What kind of person I would be? What is my passion, strength, and what do you think? It's a guess. All right, Mr. Passionate. Very good. So you can move on to the next question quickly. What do you think you would be think I am, like to be with, to just to have, a friendship with? All right. And what do you think is my passion, and what do you think is my strength? All right. Okay. Very nice. Okay. So people are thinking. So it's not such a difficult question to think too much. You can just give your guess. It's fine. Anyway. All right. So anyway, I'm going to give you a prize for everybody, and the prize is going to be a book. It's called Atomic Habits. It's a very interesting book to read, and I was suggested or gifted by Dr. Sahid Swalila, this book. Yeah, so I read this book completely, and it's a very useful book, very informative. You can definitely make improvements after reading this book. All right, so that is the book. And anybody would like to take this book from me, you can just later you message me. I will send this book to you or to your WhatsApp. All right. So I think most of you are in one of the other groups, which I am in. I'm also there. So you send me a request. You ask me. I'll send it this book to you. It's a very good book to read. All right. So moving further. All right. Now we are all wonderfully connected, and yeah. So the entire thing, which the three methods which I'm going to share with you, is all derived from or invented from Dr. Bates, an American ophthalmologist who discovered 100 years back he made a revolution um, in getting solutions for eye related problems. And what he says, and I'm not going to share a lot about his theories and things, but I'm going to take it some of the essence of what his belief or his theory. And I'm an application psychologist. Let us not too much worry about his theory, but we do it, and I recommend to you all because this is scientific and it's no harmful. And so yeah, so what he says, what he discovered, that the cause of all refractory errors. What I mean, what refractory errors is all about the long sight and short sight, right? People wear spectacles for that. They go for eye test, and some of you have already gone through such test. And then after that, they check the lens, and then they give you a suitable matching lens, and you or the patient will feel better. All right, but what Dr. Bates says that all the refractory error problems are not because the problem with the lens, because the lens is something it's a substance which cannot change. It's like kind of a piece of glass, something which won't change. It doesn't grow. It doesn't get degraded. Nothing happens to it throughout our life, right? So it's like you have a spectacles. Will anything change in the spectacles? Nothing will change. It will be there, as it is. So similarly, the lens which we have inside our eyes is it's something which will not change. Which will yeah. So then in that case, why do we need to have spectacles? Why do we need to have one more lens in the spectacles to correct the refractory errors? That's the theory. That is his theory, and he says that all the problem we have is because the muscles which adjust our eyesight. When we look at the thing which is far, then our the muscles in our eyes to um, adjust the lens to see what we see. All right. So it is similarly when we look at things which are closer to us or to our eyes, then the eye muscles still work again to adjust the lens to get the focus of what we are seeing it. So this means he says that all the problem we have, especially the refractory errors, even other conditions, other things It's all, caused by, the tired eye muscles. We somehow, lost, somehow we are, not giving enough relaxation to our eyes. So that's what he means, and that's what the basis of these exercises which I'm going to share in the session now. All right. So he developed many simple activities, and by doing regularly, will give you a benefit. You all right. And based on Dr. Bates, Bates has written a book called "Perfect Sight Without Glasses." Right. It's a wonderful book. I'm not sure how, is it available or not. But then this book, Yoga for Perfect Eyesight, is written by Dr. R.S. Agarwal, an Indian doctor. He was inspired by Dr. Bates' work, and he studied his work, and he wrote a book called Yoga for Perfect Eyes. So this book is available. If you're interested, you can get it and then read it, and then you can learn about Bates method, Bates theory, and also various simple methods. There are many methods. All right, it's not only 3 which I'm sharing in this session. All right, so now I have a question to you all both. Myths about eyes getting tired. What do you think? When will your eyes? I just would like you to give your personal experience. When do you think your eyes will get tired, or get different kinds of symptoms like water comes, or kind of burning sense or pain, or what different ways that we experience the tiredness. All right, so share your personal. Seeing mobile, just seeing mobile. Somebody says, Lata Makesh ma'am, just seeing the mobile you get your eyes tired, is it? Maybe seeing, okay, passionate to see everyone smile. Okay, somebody saying that. Okay. All right, can I have some other experience? Whenever giving heavy work, okay, we give heavy work to our hands, muscles and things, but you are giving heavy work to your eyes. Wonderful. So maybe you need to say little. Okay, like reading books. Okay, but what kind of books? There are different kinds of book. How long? All right, exposed to heat and light. Okay, okay, but yeah, maybe when someone is walking or standing on in a hot sun in a summer day, all right, seeing electronic devices for a long time. When it is off, when it is on, when. All right, sleepless, yeah, if you're not sleeping, okay, all right. So too much of reading little letters, okay, all right, you must read this book, Yoga of Perfect Eyesight. So you read it, and there is something interesting facts given about reading little letters. But now I'm not going to talk about it. Now during this pandemic, steam inhaling too much. What is that? Inhaling. Okay, steam inhaling. Oh, you are doing steam inhaling, which affects your eyes. Okay, maybe. All right, interesting. All right. So yeah, see that you steam inhaling, that you are exposing your eyes to hot steam. It definitely would make your eyes feel uncomfortable. But other than other things, okay, like reading little letters and things, that it's like, yeah, or the usual cause of people feel tired. But then what Bates says is that yeah, I have also given long screen time, reading long hours and things like that. But then, so yeah, but the fact which Dr. Bates says, that the fact is your lack of consciousness and preparation will get your eyes tired more than activity. All right. So what he says that yeah, if you, when you are reading or when you are having um, you know when you are sitting in front of the computer or a mobile device or something, but when you don't have that environmental lighting suitable to it, definitely yes, the lighting is an important factor. Looking without blinking, yeah, this we are doing it. So when we are seeing, when you're looking at watching the movie or watching an online session, Many people I see in the screen, like they look at, they don't even, they never blink their eyes. It's very, the blinking is a wonderful mechanism which makes our eyes, not getting tired. But then there is a way to blink. I will tell that about some more interesting thing about blinking. But blinking is very important when we are looking at movies and things, because that scenes are so emotional and then, so involving. So we kind of have our eyes widely open and then not closing, um, blink even for a moment. So this definitely would cause a lot of tiredness to your eyes and strain to focus. There are people, think that when they go closer to see, they see, think what they can see. It is very, definitely a misperception and misunderstanding, right? If you are not able to see something, when if which you are able, which you are able only to see going closer, that means already you have some problem, right, in your eyes. So which means you have to consult your doctor for that. Yes. So the point is that there are certain things we do which will keep our eyes, the general practices we do, which will keep our eyes relaxed. Which instead of saying relax, it would not make our eyes strained or stressed. All right. So there are some general things that healthy lifestyle is very important. All right. Eat nutritious food, doing meditation, regular exercise, and see, like when you are having regular exercise, I do that. All right. So I understand that, what Dr. Bates method or any other site or high health related exercises, it's somewhat, partially covered in the general exercises. If you are a person doing general exercises, which means you are already partially you are doing your exercises. All right, so that itself is good benefit. But if you do specific eye exercises, you will have better results, better benefits. All right, never focus objects at a long distance. This people do, there are long distance, people who are driving, the long distance, they see the board and then they need to focus, they need to strain their eyes to see that, which should be avoided. And seeing or looking at or watching, it is, whatever we see, we have to see, straight. Some people do this, they sit this side and then they turn only the eyes, not turn the head. So this causes a lot of strain to, eyes. And yeah, and we need to blink our eyes often, and that too, the blink should be lazy. We are blinking so faster because we don't want to miss the information on the screen, or but then that is not good. Our eyes need, our blinks should be lazy, slow blinks are required. This means we need to be more mindful about our blinking. Anyway, so we will talk about it a little later. All right, so the three methods which I am going to share, one is the lazy blink. That is nothing but blink slowly. All right, so now I have, I wanted to, it's a simple method. I just wanted to give it as a clear practice, clear method. So that's why I have devised this method. And the blindfolded cat, this I named it. It's the exercise, I named that exercise. And another thing is forming. So these are the three exercises which I am going to share with you. Right, see, look at here. These exercises only 3 steps. In 2 minutes, you can do 5 times. All right, and there is no um, what is that procedure, like after eating you cannot do, before eating you have to do, nothing like that. You can do anytime you want. So they are very these methods have a very liberal guidelines. It's not like you're going to a gym and then doing a heavy lifting where you need to be very careful about things, like even you make a small twist, then your wrist goes, something like that. It's not like that. So that's why I'm, so free, to giving this, to share these exercises with you. All right, so I think we will go to the first one. All right, so I have already prepared a video, and then that video will come, for you. So, and one more thing that I must mention it here. So, no, these method is structured by me. All right, you understand the concept. It's a liberal guidelines. It's not a very strict guidelines. You need to stick to do like you can modify it little, but the essence is the essential thing is that the more consciously, more slowly you do it, the better benefit you will have. All right, so now I am sharing the first method. Please watch. And yeah, watch this. I tell about this boy later. I like this. He's my friend. Activity number 1. Fade in, fade out, or maybe sleep. Step 1. Close your eyes in 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. Step 2. Keep your eyes closed for 15 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Step 3. Open your eyes in 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. All right, this is the first method I wanted you to learn and use it. So, like you close your eyes and feel that your eyes is getting relaxed. Maybe count 8 or 10 or 15 and open your eyes slowly. That simple it is. But in the video, I have given even more even more very concrete steps to practice that thing, this exercise. All right, the next one. All right, this is called blindfolded cat. It's just this you need to just watch it carefully. Okay. All right. Relaxing eyes. Relaxing eyes activity 2. Blindfolded cat. That dog word. Step 1. Cover your eye with your palms in 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. Adjust your hands so that you will not get any light enter them, and you should be able to blink your eyes comfortably. So in here you need to close your eyes. No light should enter in. At the same time, you should be able to blink your eyes inside. So that's how you need to cover your eyes. Seeing the darkness for 15 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So once you have your eyes covered, you just it would be only darkness you would see. So you see that for 10, 15 counts, and then ensure that you are totally relaxed, and ensure that you are telling your eyes to get relaxed. So think that okay, my eyes getting relaxed, things like that. All right, and then after 10, 15 counts, you take your hands slowly, and that is the second method. And let us go to the third method. Step 1. Rub your hands for 10 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9, 10. Step 2. Keep your palms on your eyes for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. In this exercise, when you are covering your eyes, your palm should touch the eyes. The eyelids, the closed eyelids, so that by rubbing your hands, you have a warmth created in your eyes that should transfer when you are having your eyes closed. The whole part, on your eyes and in the over, the parts surrounded here, all get that warmth. It's again a wonderful thing. Many people do it, but they are not doing it slowly or consciously. They do it. Yeah. So make it, if you're already doing palming, so make it a little slow, enjoy it, and allow your eyes to get relaxed. Yeah. Yes. So when you are doing it slowly, the process, the relaxation will be more effective. All right.
Bring your hands down and relax.
All right.
In 3 seconds.
That's right. So
1.
that's all. So once you see that, you can bring your hands down. All right. So there are a couple of things. The core eye exercise are those 3: lazy blink, blind cat, blindfolded cat or dog world, and the third one is palming. All right. So these are other things. If you are a teacher or or want to share this or practice this in a group, you can do it. Where self-help is, you instruct yourself, you sit and then do this method simply and follow the instructions. You give your instruction and then you follow it. That is self-help. I mean, you do it for yourself. And the partner is 2 people join. One person give instruction to the other person, because it's easy, especially when it comes to children. They need instruction, and this can be do it in a group, where a teacher, kind of person, to a group of students instruct the methods so that children will follow to do it. So, and I think it is a time. And there are a few more things, but I have completed the important part, the core part of my presentation. And at this time, I think I would like to take some questions if you have. Yeah. Any questions to me? It's already 7:50. Miss.
So we'll request MC Rain to take it over to help him with Q&A section. Q&A session.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, sir. The session was really very informative about the eyes. Yeah, eyes are the essential part that helps us to do everything, see everything. Without eyes, nothing is, we can't see anything. We can just imagine things, but imagining is also imagine things is also possible just if we have seen something. So eyes are an integral part and we have to take care of them. So thanks a lot, sir. This was really very helpful and I hope everyone will take advantage of it. And yeah, you told about palming, and I myself, I practice it, and really it is very, very effective. And the other 2 also, I'll definitely try and practice them. Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you for this wonderful session. And dear audience, if you have any questions, you can mention in the chat box. So I don't find any question. Audience,
Okay.
if you have any question. So there are many comments, but no questions. They are thanking you. And the session was really very informative. They are telling that they're thanking you, sir. It was really very great.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
All right. And yeah, if there is no other questions, maybe I can give a conclusion that these exercises are very simple, and many people are doing it maybe in little different other forms. But the essential thing that I want you all to understand, it's more than all the information. The most important thing is relaxation happens only when our eyes are not working or working less. That's a natural thing. Any body part or any even machine or anything, if that is not working or less working, then relaxation can happen there. So here, right, all these three methods, when you are doing it more mindfully, doing it slowly, doing it to while doing it, feel the relaxation in your eyes. So that is the most important thing. So that is the abstract thing that you need to understand. If we are going to teach these things to children, they only follow the steps. When it comes to palming, they do this. They don't know the importance of doing it slowly, mindfully, and then feel the relaxation in the eyes. That is the most important part of it. So, as you all get it, that um, that is the most important thing. And I thank you for this session, and it's wonderful to see Ms. Renu and other people who are nicely conducting this session. And I always thankful to 3G family, from Dr. Sagit sir, Magaraja sir, Tamil Arasan sir, Nandini ma'am, Rehan, and group of people who are my peers doing this career guidance advanced program, and things. And recently, Tamil Arasan sir has opened this MC, academy. That's wonderful, and congratulations to Tamil Arasan sir, Nandini ma'am, and also to all his trainees. It's wonderful to have the time with you all, shared what I have learned in some in my life. So thank you so much, and over to the MC.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Really, the session was really very interesting. Also, you can see the comments coming, and it was really very great. And so I hand over the session to MC Anjali. Over to you, Anjali.
Thank you, MC Renu, and thank you, sir. Like, it was very informative. This a right topic in this, it's in this scenario. Everyone is moving to this digital field, and it will be very tiring for our eyes. So it was very informative. Even you brought that live demo sessions of videos and all, and that PPT. Everything was very informative. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for your time.
Thank you, everybody, once again.
Okay, so can we have the poll, please, for today's session? So just comment on the chat box, guys, and just cast your cast your feedback, whether you like the session, was it informative. This is your opportunity to give us reviews. So whether it was informative or whether you learned anything new, what you like, everything you can comment on the chat box, as well as you can put the votes. It is live now. So quickly just cast your votes for the poll. At the same time, what you liked, and even that you can mention, okay, which part you like. Was it the video or the PPT? Was it informative? And what you learned, if you learned anything new, what was that? Everything you can comment on the chat box. Sir, everyone is thanking you for the session. Yeah.
Oh, thanks a lot. And
Renu is telling that it was really interesting, and it is a must method to be practiced by everyone. And Raymond is thanking you. Harini Shiva, thank you. Harini Shiva is telling that the session was really awesome. Shubha is telling that it is informative, and she's telling that you are too humble. Yeah, thank you for that, Shubha. And yeah, so guys, quickly please cast your polls. Please put your feedback. Shashi Priya is telling that it's really need for present situation because everything is going digital. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Shashi Priya. Raymond is telling that session is very interesting, sir. Harini Shiva, refresh moment. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Harini Shiva. Thank you, Raymond. Kamali Srinivasan is telling that very informative session, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, so thank you everyone. Thank you participants for being so cooperative and like telling your comments in the chat box. It's really amazing. We have a wonderful package of participants here, and this is a daily engagement session conducted by 3G International Event Academy. Every day we are conducting this session from 7 to 8 p.m. And tomorrow we'll be having a different speaker with a different topic. So for the day, it is MC Anjali signing off with MC Nandini Aravindan and with MC Tamarasan, MC Renu, MC Charu, and the entire 3G International Event Academy team. Thank you. And we'll be playing a series of videos now. You can contact our leaders. Okay, leaders, we will be displaying the contact number of our leaders. So if you want to join our 3G International Event Academy or 3G team, you can contact any of our leaders. We'll be playing that videos in a couple of minutes. So I request my technical team to play the videos, please. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everybody.